Media House Express, home of news and entertainment, kaagapay sa paghahatid ng mga pangkasalukuyang kaganapan at pagsaserbisyo sa taong bayan.
Media House Express, home of news and entertainment.
Gusto nyo bang malaman ng mainit na pinag-uusapan sa showbiz at sports? Subaybayan na ang internationally renowned entertainment journalist na sina Boy VILLASANTA at ang Philippine showbiz analyst at activist na si Art TAPALLA sa The Net. Dito lamang sa Media House Express sa Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 10 ng umaga hanggang alas 11 ng tanghali. Tambalang VILLASANTA at TAPALLA. The Net, National Entertainment Today.
Magandang umaga po, Pilipinas. Ngayon po ay araw ng Lunes, September 25, 2023, para po sa ating edisyon ng The National Entertainment Today dito po sa Media House Express. At ngayong araw po ay Sports Day at meron po tayong espesyal na panauhin through video call. At mamaya po, bago po ang isang may krimo ng mga paalaala sa ating showbiz entertainment news. Katotong boy? Magandang
Yeah,
umaga.
magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay makulimlim at nagbamantaang isang pagbuhos ng ulan, pero sana po ay walang masyadong maapektuhan dahil kami po ay nanalangin din dahil lahat tayo apektado, no? So Art, magandang umaga sa iyo at simulan mo na ang pagbabalita tungkol sa showbiz.
Kahapon, kagabi, ako isinama ako ng katotong Roland Lerum para sa red carpet screening ng The Gift, The Special Gift ng pelikula ng R.C. Gomez Entertainment Productions. Isang bagong film outfit na ang mga producer ay nasa larangan ng negosyo, pagmimina, construction firm, at iba pa.
Wow.
Anyway, at kahapon nga ay nagkaroon 3 screening ang katotong boy at 2 screenings. Una, ikalawa, una 2 o'clock, at 4 o'clock, tapos yung huli nga, yung main event ng red carpet na. Ang first 2 screenings ay sponsored ng mga mayor ng Cavite. At particularly ang Revilla family. Doon ang mga, kasi nakita ko meron nakita ko siguro mga 10 mga audience na lumabas ng sinihan na naka-t-shirt ng Strike 1. Sabihin yun, Strike Revilla, di ba? Anyway, tapos yun na nga, nabanggit nga na ay sila pala yung mga co-producers pala sila sa nasabing pelikula. Sabi ni
Strike
Julie Faye,
Revilla o yung mga may suot ng Strike 1?
yung mga sino yung mga politiko, sila Revilla. Tapos
Okay. Kasama
sabi nga ni Julie Bonifacio, ay paborito raw ni Madam Lani yung anak ni R.C. Gomez na si Angelo Gomez na gumanap na brother nung bidang si Liam. Ang pelikula ay sabi ko na nga ba advocacy film, katotong boy, tungkol sa mga good moral values tungkol sa mga bata, sa mga anak, at importante roon yung tradisyon ng mga nanay, mga magulang na sila ang pumipili ng kurso para sa mga anak na kanila ng pinangungunahan ng mga bata sa kanilang gustong kuning kurso, samantalang dapat bigyan sila ng kalayaan para kung ano kanilang gustong maging sa start ng future, hindi ba? At natuwa ako kay Lawrence Rojas na kapitbahay pala dati ni Roland Darum sa Rojas District. At
Siya ang director, di ba?
Oo,
Si
director.
Lawrence Rojas.
At di ba na-interview natin dito? Interview mo, di ba? At sa personal, siya, gorgeous siya. Kahit na siya may pamilya na, meron siyang
Nahalina ka na naman.
Ha?
Nahalina ka na naman.
Hindi naman. Kaya lang hindi ko siya na apuhap nung after the screening kasi ang dami kong tanong tungkol dun sa medyo madilim ang kanyang screen, ang kanyang tapos yung medyo anong problema, yung medyo blocking, may problema ba sa kanyang camera o ano. Of course, yung mga bata, yung mga artista niya, may mga flaws ng kaunti, pero ang mayorya ay yung mga artista niya ay gumanap naman ng mahusay sa kanilang karakter na ginampanan. At lalo na yung batang si Liam, magaling yung batang yon. May promise
Si
yun.
Francesco.
Oo.
Si Francesco.
Siya yung bida na anak ng isang Pakistani ang tatay. Pilipinang nanay. Kamukha nga niya sabi ni Roland, ay kamukha ni
Sinjan
Haranilia.
Haranilia.
Oo, Haranilia. Pero silang similarity. Tapos naman, yung anak naman ni yung producer, ay para kamukha niya, sabi ko, kamukha niya si Nas Aguas. Anyways, so yun nga. At congratulations doon sa mga team ng RC Gomez Entertainment Productions. At katamboy kagabi, mga doon 2 reporter na ako'y inisnab. Inisnab ako.
Bakit naman?
Ewan ko ba? Isa doon reporter na anyway, at ako'y tingnan mula ulo hanggang paa. Yung isa namang reporter na, naging reporter na dating, tapos yung isa namang reporter na gumawa ng mga pelikulang basura, ay bigla akong, yung kamay ko, ginaganon ko siya, bilang, ang kanya may bilang hinawi, at hindi ako, sabi ko, hindi mo ako iniwasan mo kamay ko, nandidiri ka ba? Sabi ko sa kanya.
Ano sagot?
Oo.
Ano sagot?
Anyway,
Ano
wala.
sagot?
Sabi, sorry po. Anyway, so, kumbaga, palibhasa tayo, hindi na tayo ganun hindi na tayo naging editor. Nang editor ako, Sir Art, di ba? Ba't ganun ang nangyayari sa ating mga
Ganyan ang buhay, ganyan ang lipo ng Pilipino.
Anyways, tapos yung naman, yung imbita naman sa mga reporter, nung palis na kami, tinawag yung aking sanamahan sa Roland nung nag-imbita. Sabi niya, kapatid ha, ang medisina mo. Ingatan ang medisina mo ha, inom palagi. Ingatan ang kalusugan. At ang tingin sa akin ay pasulyap. Nakaidya ang kanyang leeg. Dati naman kanyang leeg, tabingi ang leeg niya, di ba? Anyways, maraming salamat. At ang pagkain nila, katotong boy, tinipid nila ng pagkain. Oo. May stab eh. Tapos, ang aking, siyempre, si Roland, hindi makakuha ng pagkain niya. So, ang ginawa ko, dalawang aking hawak na plato. At I gave 2 tickets sa staff doon sa nagbigay ng kanin. Sabi ko nga, malata ang kanin. Sabi ko, anyway. Tapos, pagkuha ko ng, pwede, kasi si Roland, sabi niya, Artemio, ayaw ko ng kanin ha. So, gulay lang at saka, kung may isda. Walang isda. Bako, pwede mo yung gulay. Sabi ko kasi walang kanin to eh. Sabi ko gano'n. Biglang, pwede ko doon sa sweet and sour na pork, 2 piraso na may taba. Tapos doon naman sa mechado, 1 pirasong mechado na, of course, baka yun. May patatas, may carrots. Tapos sabi sa babae doon na matare, nagbibigay ng mechado. 2 yan, may 2 stab ka. Sabi ko, hindi ako ibigyan ng pag wala akong stab na 2, di ba? Ano yan? Is open nyo yan para kayo mabayaran. Tapos sabi ko, dagdagan mo naman. Ayaw magdagdag ng ulam. Anyway.
It's not there, and it's not TAPALLA.
Tapos nakita ko, nung mapasok kami sa sinihan, ang dami pang pagkain dun sa kanilang warmer. Sabi ko, ang dami pang pagkain. Halos di pa nababawasan. Meron pang pansit na dumating. Sabi ko, At ang pelikula ay tungkol sa moral values. Para ba namang, baka ba rin ito na sa treatment ng caterer na yun sa kumakain. Just, oh my God.
Kabaliktar naman, Art, ng ating pinuntahan na kasuot ng Filipino mini fashion show, di ba? Sa Museo ng Makati, kahit na po simple lang pagkain, pero nabusog naman ang mga bisita at mga nanood ng fashion show ni Eric Valenia, Albert Figueras, Albert Andrada, at iba pa pong mga fashion designer. Ito po ay pagpapakita kung paano ang mga fabric, yung mga native fabric po tulad ng husi at ng iba pang mga klase na tela ay nagagamit po sa paggawa o paglikha ng mga kasuotang Pilipino na pinagsanib ang moderno at ang tradisyonal na mga forma. Ayan. So, wag na tayong magpatumpik-tumpik, Art. Meron ka bang sasabihin?
Excited na ako. Oo.
Oo nga eh. So, panoorin natin ang ating interview sa prime man ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel basketball team. Mga kaibigan, narito po ang ating panayam kay Jared Dillinger.
Welcome, Jared Dillinger, to the National Entertainment Today.
Ayan si Jared.
Hello, Jared.
Yan po.
Ang tangkad niya,
Si
no?
Jared, I'm sure. Sabihin mo lang, Joel, kung okay na. Okay. So, hi everyone who's watching the National Entertainment Today. We're lucky today because this is Sports Monday, and we interview, we give you some facts and figures and information about sports, whether in the Philippines or abroad, And this time we have a very special guest, ladies and gentlemen. I would not further ado, we don't waste time in our interview portion. I would like to present to you, of course, you know him very well. Our guest for today is Mr. Jared Dillinger. Hi, Jared.
Hi, Boy. Thank you for that lovely intro. Thank you for having me here. And
thank you so much for your precious time. I know that you're too busy. Yesterday was was Friday, ladies and gentlemen. This is our recording this for Monday edition, and last Friday I had a very messy schedule going after Jared, but now I am able to catch him. So here it is. So Jared, what keeps you busy at the moment? We will talk to you later about your sports activities, but what are you busy with at the moment?
Oh yeah, I'm doing my best version of having ADHD in terms of just. I think I'm doing like 10 projects right now, all at once at the same time. Whether I'm being a pro athlete, or I have a sports podcast, or I'm doing a tech CNN Philippines show.
Yeah.
I have a couple projects that I'm doing in the NFT and crypto space. I have a couple projects with DJ Big Boy Chain in the card collecting and memorabilia space. And I have my own personal brand, acting as a KOL or influencer for a handful of companies. And and I have a newborn son.
So many activities. How do you manage your time? You also do practices for your team, the Ginebra San Miguel team. So how do you manage your time?
It takes a village. I have a good team surrounded by me, whether it's my executive assistant or I have a producer or a script writer. They kind of manage my whole days, and we really go by the hour to make sure I can maximize every minute or hour of the day. There's only 24 hours in a day, so you can only do so much. So it's a challenge, but it's a good problem to have, to be busy. So no complaining.
So we go back to your basketball. Okay.
Sure.
So Ginebra San Miguel. What do you think? How do you assess yourself as a player for the team? So at the moment, what is your assets? What are your assets to the team?
Yeah. I'm very self-aware of who I am. I'm almost 40 years old. So the value that I can give is through my experiences and through my qualities of leadership and being a great role model for the team. I'm a co-captain of Barangay Ginebra. So I make sure I do what's supposed to be done as a player, be extremely professional, but at the same time, provide a lot of input and a lot of mentorship towards the younger guys on the team.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yun lang, yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, have you heard him speaking in Tagalog? Later, we'll have him speak in a more lengthier Tagalog sentences. But for the moment, Jared, you have been playing. You played for other teams like Talk and Text, and now you're with Ginebra. What in transitioning to other teams? What do you consider? What are the things that made you or make you shift to one team to the other?
It's very, very to be as transparent as I can. You want to go where teams want you, and you want to go where the money is better than the other place that you're coming from. It's simple because it's in the end of the day, it's a business. So you're looking after yourself. If you have two teams, one team is offering more money than the other team for the sake of your family and your personal benefit in life, you're going to go with the team that wants to pay you more money.
Okay.
So it's pretty easy. It's not rocket science. Nebro is offering me X amount of pesos, and sorry, that's my daughter. X amount of pesos. You're gonna go with the one that gives you more pesos.
So at this point, the Ginebra San Miguel is doing fine. So, what is the score of Ginebra San Miguel team in the overall standing of PBA in your own assessment?
Oh yeah, I think every conference we have an opportunity to win the championship. Given the players that we have on our team, it's expected of us to contend for a championship every conference. So there's nothing new, nothing special coming up for this upcoming year. We are contending to win a championship. It's all or bust.
You're a right? You're a
Correct.
Philippine American basketball player, and you play with, with our compatriots who are locally, made or locally transported to a national team like the PBA. So how is it? Do you feel like you're extra special being a Phil American, and you give more points to your team than our native, fellow Filipino locals?
Right. No, not at all. I don't feel any way special, nor do I feel above anyone in that sense, whether you're a local or a field foreigner. I think that has absolutely nothing to do with any type of gauge in terms of skill or the amount of points one can score. I think even though there is a dichotomy difference between a local or a field foreigner, we all speak the same language, which is basketball. And it's no different than if you were red, white, black, pink, yellow, orange. It's nothing. It's
So it
basketball.
doesn't matter at the moment. No,
No,
because
it never does.
I talked to one basketball fan. She's a female, and she said that it's different watching games with all Filipino players, and because of the advent of importing players from other parts of the world, the landscape, the basketball playing landscape has changed. So I don't know if it has something to do with do you think it has affected the market, or it even boosted the market that many are still glued to basketball?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to affect the market. There's going to be a series of moving parts on how the market is going to be affected. I think in the end of the day, basketball is an entertainment business. So if the value is entertainment and you can find high quality players, regardless if you're local or field foreigner or you're an import, if the quality of basketball is extremely high, that's going to be very entertaining regardless. Now, I think it's the PBA's job to make sure they do a great job of advertising, branding, and marketing the players. The better that they can do that, the better product that the people will have, and they'll have more of an enjoyment, more of a spectacle to watch of these games.
I heard that you're the team captain now of Ginebra San Miguel. Did I hear it right?
Correct.
Okay, so among your players, whom do you think is the most valuable at the moment, aside from you, of course? So, do you compare yourself with other players in your team?
Do I compare myself with the players on the team? That's a unique way of wording the question. But to answer it as good as I can, our most valuable player on the team is probably Scotty Thompson. He is probably the most talented. He is the heart and soul of our team.
I see. Of course, I read in your in your biography, in your profile, that you are a film, of course, and your mother is a Kapampangan, or from the north of the Philippines. So
She's
yeah, or from Pangasinan, no, and
Right.
also from Pangasinan. So also from the northern part of the country. So when did you come to the Philippines? Where were you born? Are you born here, or are you born in the States?
I was born in the States. I came to the Philippines for the first time when I was age 23. That was the first time I ever came to the Philippines, basically to come here to play basketball. I've never been to Pangasinan because I don't have the closest relationship to my mother. But regardless, I still am in contact and stay with good relations with my family here that I do have relations to. And that's it. Yun lang. I blinked 2 times and I've been out here for almost mga 16, 17 years now.
How did you get to the PBA, to the national league?
Right. From college that I was attending in university in Hawaii, they found out here in the Philippines that I am Filipino. And kasi yung in Hawaii is daming Filipino residents. So they were all starting to talk and send calls over to the Philippines that there's this Filipino kid. He plays for University of Hawaii. So yun lang, Coach Chat started to give me phone calls during my junior and senior year to get me to come over to play in the national team. And that really started my career from there.
How many Filipino words, how many Tagalog words do you know? Or do you speak Tagalog, straight Tagalog?
I can speak Taglish pretty well. I can speak Taglish.
I can speak Taglish. Can you talk in your Taglish way
Sure.
to our televiewers, to our viewers? You can say anything in Taglish at the moment. Okay.
Oh.
At this time.
I mean, we can just start talking. I don't know how to say maraming salamat sa suporta ka barangay. Sa tingin ko, yung show dito is it's really nice. It's good. I'm having a lot of fun so far. Pero yun lang. Let's see. Let's keep talking. It's kind of hard to think of something to say.
The articulation in Filipino is it's different from articulating in English, right? So we can talk about now about your involvement in this Philippine blockchain week where I met you. So thanks to the PBW. So how is your engagement in this event?
My engagement is quite high. I know the Philippine Blockchain Council members. I was attending this event last year. I am deeply in the finance, crypto, NFT space very heavily. I have a brand, if you will, in the finance industry or the finance space. So whether I go up on stage and talk about my projects, or I do KOL influencing opportunities for crypto projects. I'm an advisor or consultant for another handful of projects. I do a lot. I am very, very proactive in this space.
What is the relationship of this blockchain or this crypto economy or digital money to basketball? How do you reconcile that?
How do I compare?
How do you reconcile? Yeah.
Well, I think there are a handful of ways that you can make them connect into one. We are moving closer to this digital era. You see more often than not, Filipinos in general, we don't carry money in banks. We don't carry pesos. We like to carry Gcash or Paymaya without any bank accounts. Crypto finance, in the finance space, it's all digital, right?
Okay.
We're moving into a space where, yes, we're going to make all of our payments digitally from now on. We're going to have ticketing, which is going to be more digital than real tickets. The tickets will be known as NFTs. NFTs is just a digital authentication of something that you can show and verify that it's truly yours. So in terms of crypto or money, basketball, the economy, everything is surrounded by money. So they are slowly getting regulated, and it's going to be more and more in tune with our everyday society.
How is it? In terms of merchandise, like jersey of basketball players or your team or a basketball, do they need to go through a blockchain to buy those things?
To buy, do they need to go to a blockchain?
Yeah.
No, not necessarily. I wouldn't say so. If you want to buy some basketball jerseys, you would go to the Divisoria right now, right? Or you would go online, or maybe a
yes,
PPA
if you go online. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right now, that's probably the most probable ways to find jerseys. Not
Yeah.
through blockchain yet.
And moving on to a new subject, how is your private life? How private are you, Jared?
I'm extremely private. As much as I put my business to the public through all my social media platforms, I'm a streamer, I'm a gamer, I do keynote speaking events, I hold educational and informational courses to help people be
Mhm.
illiterate on money and how to save, something similar to how Chinky Tan is. But when it comes to my personal life, I'm extremely personal, extremely closed door.
So you're too private about your private life, your love life in particular. Because I'm a movie writer and I always indulge in questioning celebrities about their
Okay.
private lives. So yeah, you're open about your private life, I suppose.
I'm open about my private life. No,
Your love life. Are you married, or how many kids have you got?
yes, I am married. Yes, and I have a son.
Mhm.
But yeah, I like to keep it as private as I can.
Uh-huh. In terms of, I'll go back to your basketball. I'm very curious about whom do you endorse aside from your playmates, no? Aside from your teammates, who are the other basketball players, the current, the contemporary players that you would endorse to the public aside from your teammates?
Like who I would endorse, like to be
Yeah.
on this show, or who I would endorse to.
Or endorse in, for instance, if you have if someone would try to have a tryout to a team, uh, do you encourage them, or do you push them to something like being the godfather to
Mhm.
a
Like,
budding
right. Okay. So
basketball?
aspiring basketball
Yes.
players.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Who
yeah.
among this? Who among this young basketball players would you endorse?
Oh, I
Do you
see.
know
Okay.
some of them?
Yeah. There's a handful. But I'm not so
Like,
sure if they want me to share their names to you
uh-huh.
because they're constantly trying to find ways to be better, to get
Uh-huh.
advice on how to impress the coaches or extra training tips. But I don't think it's I want to respect their privacy and not
Okay.
throw out any names.
Uh-huh. 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 And in terms of being a digital creator, you're into online, and you have CNN a program.
Right.
What subjects would you like to tackle mostly?
Right. I'm a tech guy. I'm a money finance guy. So I love talking about money. I love talking about cryptocurrency, blockchain, and artificial intelligence.
Mhm. Mhm. So in the Philippines, what is the future of artificial intelligence in terms of the common perception of it, like the masses? So how
Right.
would they benefit from artificial intelligence, from crypto economy, from
Mm,
digital money when they don't have the money to speak of?
mm.
I'm talking about the most vulnerable, marginalized
Yeah.
people in the Philippines. So how
Okay.
would, yes.
So as you put it, the masses, if you will, something that is very interesting to know is that given what you just said, maybe 90% of our country has access to mobile phones.
Mhm.
Now, mobile phones, I'm saying that's important because you can access everything these days. We're in the age of information that you can access through your phones. You can access AI programs through your phone that could help assist and elevate your life, your quality of life. Now, the only thing that's keeping you from understanding how to utilize that is just information. So the question is really, how do we get that information into their hands? So there, as in the masses' hands, so then they can use it to benefit and to basically make their lives better than for where they're currently at. The biggest challenge that I've been coming to for these past 2 years is that there is an extremely steep learning curve when we're talking about cryptocurrency or blockchain or money or AI. So we're constantly finding ways to lessen that steep learning curve. Like if you take Chinky Tan, for instance, Chinky Tan is great with the masses. He really helps them understand how to save, the basics of how money come in, money come out, just the way to maximize what you have, whether big or small, but still growing it in a positive direction.
Mhm.
So I think the biggest thing is, like, I'll just keep saying it again. It's just finding the correct information. We have all the technology now. It's
Yeah.
all in our hands. It's just we have to figure out how to use it properly.
One last question, Jared. Of course, this is initially, I'm curious, no? I'm sure the televiewers, the viewers are also curious about it. You're growing your bird, and your nails are palace. So why are this? Why are those things on your person?
Oh, my nails. I've been painting my nails for the past 3 years because of my daughter. My daughter lives in the United States, so we find ways to stay close, and we do things to stay connected, whether we play video games together or we paint our nails together. Just any way to make it feel like we're still staying in contact with each other. My beard, I've had my beard for
How many years? For how long?
12 years, 10 to 12 years. So every time I shave it, I look so terrible. Like this is a part of who I am now. Like, I'm not shaving my beard anytime soon. So it's just, yep, that's who I am now. So that's just really the only reason.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time, Jared. I hope all your endeavors are successful in the years to come or in the days to come. So, your parting shots to our viewers. What
Yeah.
can you say about yourself? The other things that you want to say?
Oh, sure. Everyone, una sa lahat, maraming salamat sa support ng Kaparangay. Tapos, of course, ako, I think, sa tingin ko, after learning about this show and meeting Boy, I can see why you guys would like to watch. He's a really nice person. He seems like a very caring man. I just met him not too long ago, and he's been so patient with me, given my schedule. So I'm very honored. I'm very happy to be here with everyone here, and including you, Sir Boy. Thank you for your time and energy that you shared with me, and I hope many blessings are to your way and to everyone's way that's listening. And God bless everyone. And ingat, God bless. They're cooking and they have some really good shows, so check them out. You guys take care. Ingat, God bless.
Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
so much, Jared. Thank you.
Anytime, Sir Boy. You guys take care.
Yeah, take care too. Bye-bye.
Much. Ano pala si Jared, ano? Film pala siya.
Oo, film
Kalastaan ng
siya.
kanyang nanay.
Oo. Film siya,
Oo.
Art, at syempre tayo ay dinugo, no, sa pakikipag-usap.
Pero katotong boy, at 44, nag-retired na siya sa paglalaro.
Ano naman siya, ano pa rin siya, aktibo pa rin siya sa pagiging team captain, tsaka lumalaro pa rin naman siya sa
But,
kahit na
di
sa
ba sabi niya, retired na siya wala kasi ayaw niya ng magpakontrata sa kanya anumang koponan dito, whatever.
pero ano naman siya, 'di ba, yung sinabi niya na coach pa rin siya, team captain pa rin siya ng Ginebra San Miguel. At bago tayo magpatuloy, mga kaibigan, gusto kong batiin ang ating mga tagapanood. Art, ito si Debbie Escaleta, of
Debbie,
course,
hello, good morning.
Si Montano Abel, si William Gumilaw, si Dali Grace San Felipe, si Mel Blanco, at sa lahat po ng aming taga-subaybay, at sana po ay lalo pang dumami ating taga-subaybay, di ba?
Katong boy, gusto natin balikan yung yung naganap na mini fashion show ng kasuotang Pilipinas ang
Oo nga, meron ka pang gustong
Munisipyo ng
sabihin doon.
Makati. Iba-iba na pala ang dating unang-unang munisipyo ng Makati nung araw. Di ba nung araw Makati Rizal yan?
Oo,
Di
oo.
ba? Ngayon iba-iba na ang munisipyo, lumang-lumang munisipyo ng Makati
Kaya nga
Rizal.
ginawa ng museo.
Ginawa ng museo. Sana palakihan ng kaunti kasi medyo di ba? Palit lang siya eh. At sa gitna pa ng kalsada. Anyway, bago mag-Rockwall. Nung araw, na ako'y dumadalaw papuntang Fort McKinley sa mga auntie ko doon sa Waling-Waling Street. Kapit bahay ni Vic Sabado, mga pinsan ko roon.
Okay.
Oo.
Sa may Pembo.
Pembo,
No?
sa Fort McKinley yun. Dadaanan ko yung palagi nung araw na nung wala pang bagong Makati City Hall. At sabi ko, parang siya ang kanyang papel doon, parang siya ang naging reception ng mga, parang siya ang nagiging lapitan ng, siguro ginawang parang social services outlet yung building na yan. Nung sa lumang Makati, City Hall pa, doon sa may J.P. Rizal, yung di ba yung mataas ng bagong Makati City Hall na naging controversial. Anyway, so ang haba ng metamorphosis ng Makati City Hall mula sa unang-una diyan sa poblasyon hanggang doon sa controversial na tall building ng Makati City Hall. At nung ating napanood na na mini fashion show, gusto kong batiin si I want to congratulate Albert Figueras. Ang ganda ng kanyang collection. Hindi nagmumura, kumbaga hindi tumitili, pero napaka elegante yung kanyang mga ginawang kasuotan. Hindi kita magpansin, pero pag titingnan mo, kunyari sama mo sa maraming design, may makikita kang makaiba doon sa touch ng disenyo ni Albert Figueras, hindi ba?
Mangingibabaw, no? Katulad yung may belo, di ba? Si Elizabeth, ba yun? Elizabeth Cruz.
Cruz, oo.
Ang kanyang pangalan ng modelo. Di ba, nung rumarampa siya, umiikot siya sa gitna ng mga tao, may belo pa siya, pero nung bigla niya inalis yung belo niya, din yun, attraction, di ba?
Oo. At
nang agaw din siya ng eksena.
At siya pala hindi na pa, akala ko yun mga 20 lang, hindi pala. More than 20 years old na pala yung babaeng yun. Pero maganda siya, no?
Pero modelo din, no? At talagang mga professional model ang ginamit ni Albert Figueras sa suotang Pilipino compared to the other kay Albert Andrada, yung gumawa ng mga gown ay mga konsehala at mga barangay kapitana ang nagsuot
Ano
at
ba
mga
yun?
mukhang modelo, no?
Katotong
Diba?
boy. Speaking of Albert Andrada, anong kontrobersya naman yung kinasangkutan niya? No,
Meron bang ngayong bago?
di ba yung
Marami nga
yung pinadala
din-
ko sa yung galing kay Richard Henyola na meron palang isasagawang Paris, fashion show in Paris na inibitahan daw ang pamilya ni Lord of the Rings, Lord of Saint of the Lord of Saint, si Joel Cruz. At
tapos?
hininga ng magkano? 3 million something, 4 million something, para lamang ang buong siya na kanyang mga anak ay paparampahin sa Paris sa isang fashion show. Nagsimula pa nung July at hanggang ngayon, anong petsa na ngayon? September na. Hindi matuloy-tuloy yung fashion show na yon. Kaya ngayon, ayon doon sa balita na galing kay Richard Henyola, maghahain ng legal na reklamo ang Lord of the Saint, Saint of the Lord, si Joel Cruz, para kastiguhin ang grupong ito na kinakabilangan niya ni Albert Andrada. At marami sila
si Albert Andrade, mga kaibigan, yung gumawa ng gown ni Pia Worsbach sa Miss Universe, yung kulay blue.
Yung blue black gown, oo. Baka ano ito? Sana
grabe,
ito ay sagutin nila
talagang
Andrade and company, kasi malaking issue yun. Milyones ang involved. At alam mo ba nung ginapin yung Famous Awards sa Mayada Hotel, alam mo bang nasa Paris ang pamilya ni Joel Cruz. Siguro dahil doon sa fashion show na yon, hindi naman natuloy.
Grabe, no?
Di ba?
Grabe naman ginawa ni
Sana makontak natin si Richard Hinyola
Andrada.
para my God, that's big malaking yun sa kanyang pangalan na kumbaga Albert Andrada siya na gumawa ng gown ni Fia Wurzbach, ang ating Miss Universe 2015, di ba?
Ay, Art, mayroon nga palang isang maganda ding pangyayari dyan. Kung hindi man, siguro ang pananaw ko maganda, ay yung anak ni Rene Sagisag ng dating senador na
konsehal pala siya.
O, si Rebo.
Sa Rebo.
Rebo Sagisag,
Oo.
no? Kung iyong nanamnamin yan, dami, si Rene Sagisag ay human rights lawyer, naging lawyer din ni ERAP.
Na yumao na.
Yung pangalan na Rebo ay talagang revolusyon, no?
Oo,
Rebo.
Naging lawyer ko yan si Sagisag, Katotomboy.
Kailan?
Noong 1980, di ba? Pero lawyer ko yan. Halinhinan sila nila Joker Arroyo, nila Jojo Marbinay. Oo.
Kasi sila yung mga, ang tawag?
Mabini lawyers.
Diba? Yung flag? Mabini
Flag,
and
oo.
flag, no?
Oo,
Flag at saka
flag.
Mabini. Yun ang
Free
nagbibigay
Legal
ng-
Assistance Group.
Oo.
Pero Mabini
Yung-
lawyers muna sila. Mabini lawyers muna sila. Oo.
Oo, Mabini lawyer
oo.
sila Rene Sagisag,
Oo.
no?
Tapos nagtayo sila ng flag.
At sila yung nagbibigay ng free legal assistance sa
Oo.
mga tulad mo na nagkaroon
Oo.
ng kaso, di ba?
Oo.
Kung meron pa dito mga humabol na mga manonood natin, si Gia Cruz. Hi Gia.
Ay, si
At,
Gia.
si,
Hello, Gia.
Norana Sikadapu.
Mhm.
Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Gia, hi.
Ay, salamat pala kay
si-
Rolando, salamat sa t-shirt mo, ha?
Ganun. Ay, mayroon.
Ito
Meron
suot
t-shirt
ko.
ang,
Itong kulay pulang t-shirt.
Yan yun.
Hello,
Mukha ka
kay
ng
William
sarong
Gumilaw. Good morning, William. Hello, Ma'am Dolly Jean San Felipe. Good morning. Thank you. O, si Cesar Montana. Good morning,
Natsaga.
Cesar. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much.
Maraming salamat sa
Oo.
kanilang pagtitiyaga sa atin. Sana ay maraming pang magtiyaga sa atin,
Oo.
di ba?
Mhm.
Kasi alam mo ba na, ayun nga, dapat nandyan ako kasi kailangan kong kausapin si Sir Alan tungkol sa isang interesado na makipag-tie up sa programa natin, no? Na isang news online din.
Okay yun na. Oo.
Respetado.
Mhm.
Dahil ang mga nagsusulat dito ay yung sina Chato Garceliano, sina Yun Bandayrel, sina Cristina Pantoja Hidalgo, mga A-listers sa journalism at literature, no?
Mhm.
So gusto makipag-tie up sa ating The National Entertainment today. Sana ay payagan tayo ni Sir Alan, no?
Why not? Grab it. Anyway.
Okay, maganda din yung pang-boost ng viewership at ng readership.
Ating
no?
imahe.
Ang tinatawag yung kumbaga parang anong tawag doon? Anong tawag? Merging, no? Merging o di kaya
Merging.
backlinking.
Pak.
Backlinking. So,
Aha.
nagkakatulungan yung dalawang entity, no? Yung kinukuha o hinihiram o tinatie up, ni-hook up na show o na
Mhm.
video material sa isang online site, no?
Ay ko tatumboy, gusto kong purihin si yung executive producer ng RC Gomez Entertainment Production sapagkat
Bakit?
nung pagpasok namin kasi nga kami ang kalawang dumating doon sa venue ni Roland Lerum. Nandun na yung isang reporter na tumingin sa akin mula ulo hanggang paa.
Meron nakaka-intriga yung pangalan nito, Art, no?
Oo.
Nanonood sa atin. Si Jeric Vasquez nanonood. Si Cesar Montana.
Oh,
Nakaka-intriga
Cesar
yung
Montano.
yung pangalan. Cesar Montana.
Hindi,
Hi,
yung
Cesar.
yung producer na si Roy C. Gomez. Nakaano lang siya, naka-ordinaryong, hindi naman casual kasuotan. Bilang, sir, thank you for coming. Sabi niya, meron na akong kape. Sabi niya, gusto niyo ng ng kakanin, meron kakanin dyan. So, kape. Tapos, Roland, gusto mong kape? Okay. So, kape, sabi niya, kunti asoka lang, ha. Tapos humingi ako ng ng kakanin. Sabi nung isang dahil, mamaya pa ho ito pagkain ng hapunan. Anyway, mamaya nung magsimula na yung red carpet. Ay, hello, thank you for coming. Sa amin dalawa ni Roland. Naka-ano na siya, naka-coat na, naka-blazer na. Ay, yung producer, sabi ko, ay, kayo pala ang producer kanina dumumati sa amin. Nag-ibang itsura ninyo, sir. Sabi ko, ha?
Nag-transform.
Oo, talagang kasuotan talaga, you know. Sabi ko, ay, mabait siya, yung producer na yon. Siguro nga, kasi nga, siya ay nanggaling sa humble beginnings. Sa kanyang pagiging, bago siya naging big time na negosyante, pero mining ang kanyang negosyong pinasukan sa construction firm. So kaya nga, kumbaga, yung kanyang, alam niya kung paano yung nagiging lagay ng mga ordinaryong manggagawa na kanyang pinanggalingan. Congrats po, Ms. Ginoong Roy C. Gomez ng entertainment ng RC Gomez Productions, Entertainment Productions sa inyong The Special Gift movie. At sana magtagumpay ito sa pagpapalabas nyo sa mga mainstream. At siguro next year na yan sa mainstream. Kasi nga, uunahin nila ang mga eskwelahan. Diba?
Alam mo ba, Art, na itong si Jeric Vasquez na nanonood sa atin, aktor po ito, naging panauhin natin dito din yan sa The National Entertainment Today. Pag umuwi ako ng Lopez Quezon Province, nadadaan ako sa Pagbilao, doon siya nakatira sa Intercity Subdivision, no? Sa Pagbilao. Kaya hindi ko alam kung nandun siya ngayon, pero anyway, kahit nasan siya, maraming salamat sa iyo, Jeric, sa iyong panunod sa amin.
Jeric Vasquez?
Yes, Jeric Vasquez is watching.
Yung Escolta Boy?
Escolta Boy. Isa sa mga Escolta Boys, no? So, being an Escolta Boy, yan po ay sikat na sikat noon, lalo nung buhay pa si Bir Gonzales, no? Kaya lang namatay siya noong panahon ng COVID. At ang iba pa pong mga Escolta Boys ay si Jerry Roman na naging panauhin din natin, si Leo Lazaro na stunt director na ngayon ng Kuya. Ano mo ba, may anak si Leo Lazaro sa Lopez Quezon, ang ganda-ganda.
Oh, talaga?
Oo. Mukhang artista.
Dalaga
pero,
na, siyempre.
Ewan ko kung may hilig mag-artista. Parang sabi ng boyfriend, ay hindi naman daw mahilig mag-artista si Jella.
May girlfriend na yung bata. May boyfriend na yung anak ni Leo Lazaro.
May boyfriend na siya. At ang isa pang Escolta Boy, Art, ay si Bobby Shornack, no? Na nagpulis, no? Sa makabilang buhay na yan, nagpulis siya, tapos nag-artista, nagpupulis habang nag-artista. At si Bobby Benitez na director na naman ngayon, si Ronald din Pomoceno na kapatid ni Bobby Benitez, Escolta Boy din yan. No? So, napakaraming Escolta Boy na hanggang ngayon aktibo pa rin sa pelikula.
Totoong boy, so marami pa tayong paalam. So, your parting shots, please, ating mga tagapanood.
So maraming salamat po mga kaibigan sa inyong walang sawang pagsubaybay sa aming programang The National Entertainment Today. Kay Jared Dillinger, maraming salamat sa iyong pagpapaunlak kahit na napaka-hectic ng schedule mo. Sa ating mga co-pilot dyan, kay Benjo, kay Mervin, kay Joel, kay Sir Alan, kay Irma, at sa lahat po ng mga taga Media House Express. Maraming salamat po si Boy Villasanta, pansamantalang nagpapaalam.
Ako po si Art Tapalya, dito po sa National Entertainment Today. Pasamantala nagpapaalam. Hanggang bukas po. At mabuhay Pilipinas! Good morning. Thank you very much.
Gusto nyo bang malaman ng mainit na pinag-uusapan sa showbiz at sports? Subaybayan na ang internationally renowned entertainment journalist na sina Boy Villasanta at ang Philippine showbiz analyst at activist na si Art Tapalya sa The Net. Dito lamang sa Media House Express. Sa Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 10 ng umaga hanggang alas 11 ng tanghali. Tambalang Villasanta at Tapalya. The Net, National Entertainment Today.